When did your sibling try to ruin your life over something petty and fail gloriously? My parents stared at me like I ran over someone and left the body on the side of the road. My dad's voice shook in disbelief. We can't believe you would do this with a 12-year-old girl. In our house. We trusted you, Mom added, crying on Dad's shoulder, all while my sister hid her evil smile as her plan to sabotage me succeeded. For now. Just a few hours ago, my sister heard giggling coming from my room. She crept up to my door and peeked through the crack. She saw a little girl sitting there laughing while I said, "Perfect, you're getting it." Instead of talking to me about it right there, my sister pulled out her phone and quietly recorded 15 seconds through the door crack. "Oh, you're so busted," she mumbled, running off without realizing just how badly everything would backfire on her. At dinner, I mentioned needing to borrow the car that weekend for my camping trip. Before my parents could respond, my sister whimpered, her eyes all watery. "Mom, Dad, I need to tell you something, but I'm scared." The bottom of her lip trembled, really selling it. "I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but I can't keep this secret anymore." She showed them her phone with shaking hands. "I recorded this today. I'm really worried." My parents watched the video and went ghost white. "And he wants to go camping?" She gasped all dramatically like they do in films. "Where there'll be young girls everywhere. Unsupervised. What if something happens?" I'd never forgive myself. My parents stared back at me stunned, unsure of how to even punish me for this level of mischief. Of all things, a 12-year-old girl in our house? Emma added more punches. "He's been bribing her with candy and always makes sure she leaves right before you get home. I couldn't sit back and watch him do this to us," my sister cried. "I can't believe he's been hiding this from us for months." The poor girl. My parents argued in front of me, jumping from sending me to military school to taking me straight to jail for the things I had supposedly done. I kept trying to explain, but Mom screamed, "Then explain the video!" God, where did we ever go wrong with you? Then, my mastermind of a sister gave one last final line. "I don't think I can be under the same roof as this monster. I'll take the car and go to a friend's this weekend." I laughed, now realizing why she tried to frame me. This weekend had been the same weekend for her concert, but after crashing the last car, Mom and Dad would otherwise never let her have it. Enough. Just let me show you guys the truth. I ran to my room at top speed, grabbing my laptop. I sat back down on the dining table and pulled a folder labeled Emma Tutoring. I showed them the signed contracts, the emails to the girl's mom thanking me for bringing her grades up from an F to an A- in algebra, even the receipts of payment clearly labeled for each tutoring session. My sister practically broke out into sweat, but I wasn't done. I pulled out the recording of today's Zoom meeting. Emma grinned as I read out the math question. "If X equals 5 zombies and 2 wander off to find brains." Emma laughed and laughed, the exact same way as in the video that my sister had shown. "Okay, then why hide her from us?" my sister said in a snarky tone, crossing her arms over her chest. I didn't even speak, just showed her the text from her mom. "I get off work at 6, so I'll grab her then." I shrugged. It wasn't intentional. All I could think about was helping a poor child get better grades, I said, giving my sister the same smile she gave while accusing me of harming a child. My parents now turned to my sister with an even scarier glare. You tried to make us think your brother was a predator, all for a concert trip?" she stammered. I was just concerned, but it didn't matter what excuse she gave anymore. She was the boy who cried wolf to them. My parents apologized to me and let me borrow the car that weekend for camping, even handing me extra funds for gas and food along the way. All while my sister lost her cart privileges and basically got grounded for life. Sunday morning, loading my camping gear, I couldn't resist. I stopped by her room. "Hey sis, U minus car equals? Camping trip. You guessed it. Hope you enjoyed this math lesson." She slammed the door hard, injuring herself in the process. Petty but totally worth it.